Good morning everyone, this is Sheila. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are still healthy and safe. Things seem to be trying to get back to normal, and I don't know how I really feel about that, things opening and stuff. I know I won't be going to too many places for a while, but anyway, I finished my junk mail envelope journal, and I did do a tutorial or a journal with me video, which I'll link below so you can see how I put this together. And I finished it this morning. Since everything's been going on, I haven't really been in the mood too much for crafting, and it's horrible. And then now we've had like 4 days of rain, so that makes me feel even more miserable. But anyway, I did manage to finish this. So like I said, I used envelopes, junk mail envelopes for the base, and then I used a lot of bits and pieces in my stash that people either sent me or I made. And I didn't buy anything, to go in this journal. It's all from my stash. Alright, so it is a little chunky, as you can see. But I really love how it came out. The closure is just a piece of, I don't know, fabric lace type thing. It's like a, I don't know if it's like a trim for a rug or something. I don't know. But I closed it with the snap. And because it's brand new, it's hard to unsnap. But I have a snap. You can see that here. And on this side. I think I'm going to have to like burn the edges on this so it doesn't fray. Alright, so here's the cover. I used just some scrap pieces of paper. I have some bandage back here. I have this little spray here that says Journey. Somebody sent me this and a whole bunch of other things. This I took off a card that someone had sent me. Put that on the trim. I have a ticket, a bow, a sentiment that says smile. This little gold leaf spray I took off of another item that someone sent me, a handmade flower, and just a mix match of a whole bunch of items. There's a stamp under there, so that's the cover. So, alright, so on the inside, take all these out. This is, someone sent me a pocket page tuck spot, so I glued that on, and then I took this tag from a store tag and I inked around the edges. I added some twine to it and a couple little charms, added a little flower, and then this steampunk lady here I got on Pinterest. I just printed it out. Oop, my gem is falling off. I've just printed it out. Let me glue that. And cut it out with my Cricut. Okay. So then in the pocket, I have, these are little postcards that I created. I got a whole bunch of vintage postcards from a thrift shop. So I made I got a whole bunch of vintage pictures from a thrift shop, and I made postcards out of them. So here's 2 of these here, and then there's 2 little small ones, and plenty of spots for journaling. And I put a couple of vintage stamps. And I didn't use any certain paper pad. I used all my scraps. Okay, so that's this. Now this is a flip out. And this was just a piece of paper. You know, they trifold piece of paper. They send you a letter in the mail. That's what this is here. So I made a trifold here. Some room over here for journaling. Here's another one of the steampunk ladies. I just love these ladies. And I just did a whole bunch of collaging. This part of the collage somebody sent me. So I just added a little pieces here and there. But that was in a swap. And then I just added some pieces, and there's some like fabric back there, lace. And then on this side, this page I actually created in a video, and I will try to link that also below. But I created this in a video, and I added it to here. And I used a lot of my background papers. A lot is the scrap wax paper that when I coffee dye my pages, I lay my paper on the wax paper, and I use a spray bottle and I spray the coffee on it. And after a while, because I saved that wax paper to use over and over, I have such a awesome coloration or patina, if you want to call it that, on the wax. So I made some bags with it. I used it as for backgrounds and stuff. And you can make envelopes. I mean, here's another piece back there. So I really love how that came out. And there's lace and things and buttons, butterflies. So do I have any tuck spots on here? No, no tuck spots. I forget. Okay, so now the back of that fold out. So I just want to mention I have one envelope here, 2, and then 3 envelopes. So I made this with just 3 junk mail envelopes. Alright, so now on this side here I collaged the tuck spot with button stamps, another one of the steampunk girls, an umbrella. This little piece here is all sewed together. Someone sent me some of these flowers. These I got at Michael's, I believe. And I used some wooden buttons that I bought. I think I bought those at Michael's also. I used some wooden buttons that I had throughout. And then here I made 2 tags, journaling tags. And then there's some more. This is not the wax paper, but this is some coffee dye paper that someone sent me. And it's all wrinkly and stuff. I love how it looks. Here's a nice spot for journaling. And the background is, again, some of that wax paper. Some lace. Just some little... Here's one of those green stamps and a flower. And another piece of that, I don't know, circle spray or whatever you want to call it. Trim. And a button. And then here's this pocket here. This envelope I just decorated a little bit. On the outside I added some paper. I also added some paper on the inside too. And then I made this little journaling tag. You can journal on either side. Use some lace. This lace I believe I got at Hobby Lobby when it was on sale. And then I just used some pearl dots. Here's another card. I'm not sure if I created this online or not, but just a little journaling card. There. Oh, excuse me. So then, on the back cover, pull this all out. I recently did a swap for a coffee theme artist trade-in coin, and she sent it in here. This is a coffee what do you call that? Coffee sleeve from probably Starbucks or wherever you get them. She decorated it, so I decided to make that into a pocket. And then I took some journaling cards that I had, and I just inked around the edges, and I just added some lace and some bandage, and then these flowers. And then here's two smaller journaling cards. And I did a little stamping there and there. So I got like a mismatch of stuff. And then I wasn't going to, let me close this up a little. Oops. On the back cover, I wasn't going to do anything, but I said, it looks too plain. So I added the piece of book page, and I took some scrap paper, cardstock, glued that down, then I added some of this lace, and then this is another item the same person sent me, and I thought it would look really pretty right there. And then I took a bingo card that she sent, and she had decorated the back of this, and I decorated the front. I got a Tim Holtz die, just some scrap pieces of trim and things. I got some butterfly. I'm missing a butterfly. It's probably stuck in here. There was actually a butterfly there. That's so funny. I'm going to have to find it. And then I made that. I don't know if I can grab that. It must have fell off. Anyway, but I thought that was cute to make a little tuck spot. And there you have it. I really love this. I only got another little small piece of this. I think I got this from when I bought a whole bunch of ribbon or fabric or something from the thrift shop. But yeah. Alright, so there she is. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I will try to remember to link the video on how I created the envelope journal. And I think I did a couple of, I might have done some journal with me. I'm not sure. I'll have to look, because I do so many different ones. But I know this page here, I did a video, and I'll link that also below. Alright, so there you go. Any comments or questions, please feel free to put them below. Thank you so much for watching. I recently hit 15,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. Whoops, I gotta fix that, because look at this. I'm gonna have to burn that. So thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe to my channel and share my video if you like. And as always, you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.